Yep, that's absolutely perfect. Woohoo! Yep. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the man cave.
So, what do you do down there all day?
TCB. Oh, taking care of business.
You crazy bastard, you. One of the most common questions that I get asked is, how do I do my wire leaders when fishing hook flies or articulated hook flies for pike fly fishing? It's one of these, and that's what I'm going to show you today, how to make one of these, including how to add rattles to the leader itself, not the fly, and how to use the Fastach snap to easily attach and detach your flies. So let's look at how I do it. So this is what you are going to need to do a soft wire pike leader. A spool of Vision wireline 35 pounds, Bauer power rattles from fly dressing, some tough pair of scissors that you are not too careful with, a lighter, some heat shrink tube in 1.6mm diameter, and heat shrink tube at around 6 to 7mm diameter, and any snaps of choice. My choice is the Fastach. Start by cutting around 60 cm of wireline. You can of course make your leader as long or as short as you want, but I don't recommend you to use anything below 25 cm. I try to keep mine at 30 cm length minimum. Make a loop at one end and twist the loop 3 to 4 turns.
Like a Hellcat.
Then carefully heat the twist, making sure you only melt the plastic coating and not burn it off. Now twist the rest of the loop together and heat it all to melt the twisted parts together.
Like a Hellcat.
Then cut off the small end of wire at the base of the twist. Next thing you do is cut off about 15mm of clear heat shrink tube. Thread this onto the wire and then slide up to the loop. At the end of the twisted part, you slide the tube halfway in and then heat the tube to shrink it. This will prevent any fraying of the end of the wire. Cut another heat shrink tube, also around 15mm size, and thread it onto the wire. And also thread the Fastach snap onto the wire. Make another loop of wire, making sure the Fastach snap is in the loop. Then do the same thing that we did for the first loop. Twist it 3 to 4 turns and heat the twisted area. Again, be careful not to burn it, just melt the plastic coating.
Like a Hellcat.
Then twist the rest of the wire together and melt it again to close this loop. Then cut off the last end of wire. Now take the second heat shrink tube that we slid on previously and slide it up to the second twisted loop, and again make sure it goes halfway up the end of the twist, and then heat it, so shrink it around the end. Using rattles is optional, and it will add weight to the setup. I pack leaders both with and without rattles in my setup. Very clear waters normally don't call for rattles, but for more murky waters with less visibility, rattles are super effective. So fit your Bauer power rattle into the large heat shrink tube and cut the tube off so that you have it a couple of millimeters longer on each side than the rattle. Then slide that tube on the leader up towards the Fastach snap. Insert a rattle in the middle of the tube like this. Then heat one end to melt and shrink it, and while still warm, press it together like this to lock it all in place. Now turn it over and heat the other end and press it together. Then finally heat the whole tube around the rattle to further lock it in place. Sometimes the rattle will slide along the leader, but it will always stop either at the smaller tube at the back or towards the Fastach in the front. But normally you will have it stuck where you heated the tube around it. Now attach your fly in one end and loop your monoleader in the other end, and you're ready to go. So that's it then. The soft wire pike leader. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Until next time, do like the pike's tooth and stay sharp. See ya!